Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, non binary, and those that don't disclose. Welcome, yes, welcome, you, especially welcome, to another quiz. It's Where in the World? Time to play a travel and geography quiz. But don't worry, it's not too difficult. In fact, some of the questions are really, really easy. And if you look closely occasionally, there may even be a clue or two. So, if you're ready, get your pen, get your paper, or whatever you choose to write on, and we'll go through the questions. After we've done all the questions, there'll be the answers. So you'll always have a score at the end of the video. If you're ready, let's play. Question number one. Name this famous city. Name this famous city with that famous landmark. That's question number one. Write it down. Be quick because you'll only have about 5 or so seconds for each one, which means we almost need to move on to number two right this second. And that is, where would you find this famous bridge? Where would you find this famous bridge? Which city? You can write the country if you really want to, but I'm looking for the city. Question number three. This is the flag of which country? This is the flag from which country? Hmm, might be a tad difficult. How about this next one? Question number four. If you were flying to John F. Kennedy Airport, which major city would you be going to? So if you were flying to John F. Kennedy Airport, which major city would you be going to? If you look closely, there may be a clue. Time to move on. Question number five. Tell me which country is this a native of? Where does that little fella come from? Which country is he a native of? Write your answer down. We're going to be moving on to question six any second now. Ooh, this is a difficult one. How many countries does the River Danube flow through? How many countries does the River Danube flow through? Is it A, 7, B, 8, C, 9, or D, 10? Quick, write your answers down. We're moving on any second now. Question 7. In which American city would you find the Gateway Arch? In which American city would you find the Gateway Arch? Is it A, New York, B, Chicago, or C, St. Louis? Ooh. Question number 8. Which country does this dish traditionally come from? Yes, I know you can get it all around the world, but traditionally it comes from which country? Question number 9. In what city would you find King's Cross, Darling Harbour, Harbour Bridge, Bondi Beach, and a very famous opera house? We're not going to dwell there for too long, so write down your answer really quickly. Question number 10. Which Spanish island features the capital called Santa Cruz, a north and a south airport, a volcano called Teide, and the resorts Playa de las Americas and Los Cristianos? Which Spanish island features the capital Santa Cruz, a north and a south airport, a volcano called Teide, and the resorts of Playa de las Americas and Los Cristianos? Okay, moving on. Question number 11. In terms of landmass, which country is the biggest? In terms of landmass, which country is the biggest? Is it USA? Is it China? Or is it Canada? Question number 12. Which country has the highest population? Which country has the highest population? France, UK, Italy, Spain, Canada, Poland, or Australia? Time's ticking on. Write down your answer. We're moving on. Now, ooh, 13. Which country is the smallest in terms of square miles? Is it France? Is it UK? Is it Italy? Is it Spain? Is it Canada? Is it Poland? Or is it Australia? I know which one I think it is, but which one do you think it is? Write down your answer right now. Question number 14. Who eats the most pizza in the world? Who eats the most pizza in the world? And no, I can hear you shouting out, you do. But it's not true. I don't. I only have one a week. Question number 15. Where would you find this famous landmark? Where would you find this famous landmark? And I'll give you a clue. It's not Las Vegas. Question number 16. Where would you find this famous, albeit tiny, landmark? Where would you find this famous, albeit tiny, landmark? Question number 17. The Panama Canal connects which oceans? Now that's difficult. The Panama Canal connects which oceans? What do you think they could be? Quick, write them down. Question number 18. Which country does the Suez Canal cut through? Which country does the Suez Canal cut through? Ooh, crumbs. Question number 19. If you were having tea and cake in Valletta, on which Mediterranean island would you be? If you were having tea and cake in Valletta, question is, why didn't you invite me? On which Mediterranean island would you be? Question number 20. Kimchi is considered a national dish of which country? Kimchi is considered a national dish of which country? Got it written down? Phew, take a breather. We're going to have the answers any moment now. Crumbs. So, without further ado, let's move on. Question number 1. That famous city with the Eiffel Tower is Paris. You'll find this famous bridge in London. The flag, question number 3, comes from Greece. Question number 4, John F. Kennedy Airport is in New York. And if you look closely, you'd have seen there's yellow cabs in the picture and a faint big apple. Question number 5, which country is this a native of? Of course, he's from Australia. Question number 6. How many countries does the Danube flow through? It's 10. Germany, Austria, Slovakia, Hungary, Croatia, Serbia, Bulgaria, Romania, Moldova, and Ukraine. Question number 7. The American city where you'll find the Gateway Arch is St. Louis. Question 8. It comes from Italy. It's spaghetti. Question number 9. You'll find all those in Sydney, Australia. Now, this might confuse some people. The Spanish island that features those is Tenerife. And yes, it has the same flag as Scotland. In terms of landmass, the biggest of those countries was Canada. Oh, Canada, we love you. Question number 12. Which country has the highest population? It's only the bloomin' UK. Crumble. That was a surprise. The country with the smallest area in terms of square miles is the UK. Gosh, isn't that a surprise? It's got the biggest population, but the less area in terms of square miles. Well, I never did. Question number 14. Oh, question number 14 was who eats the most pizza? Well, apparently it's the Norwegians. Norwegians consume the most pizza in the world on a per person ratio. On average, they nosh around 5 kg of pizza per person every year. Second is people from the USA, third is the UK, fourth is Germany, and Italy is only fifth. Well, I never did. Now, question number 15. Where would you find this famous landmark? At Pisa, in Italy, of course, not Las Vegas. 16. Where would you find this famous tiny landmark? You'd find it in Copenhagen in Denmark. It is The Little Mermaid. Question number 17, the answer. The Panama Canal connects the Atlantic and the Pacific Oceans. 18. The Suez Canal cuts through Egypt. Of course it does. Question number 19. If you're having tea and cake in Valletta, you'd be on Malta. And number 20. Kimchi is considered the national dish of which country? And you'd be right if you wrote Korea. Well, that's it. Thank you so much indeed for playing. What was your scores? Did you do well? Hope so. Please like and subscribe if you want to. You don't have to, of course, but it'd be nice if you did. Until the next time, please take care of yourself. Goodbye, farewell, sayonara, ta-ta for now, toodle pip.